Oh, hey, I heard you like card tricks. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. Look, stop looking. I know you're looking. You need to stop looking. We're going to have a card picked, and it really doesn't matter what the card is, and it doesn't matter where it is. It doesn't matter where it is in the deck because we're going to use the power of Christ and guns to find your card. Look, right here. This isn't your card, right? The Jack of Spades is not your card, but watch. If we place it in the middle and we turn the deck into a little bit of a gun, you see this? A little bit violent. Watch out. And look, all I need to do is just launch the card and catch it, hopefully in frame. And that's all it takes to turn into your card. Now, I know you might be thinking, whoa, that's very simple. That's easy. That looks very visual. How do I do that? And I'm going to tell you how to do that. I'm going to do that as I show the PigCake Magic Academy. Right? I don't need to tell you much about the Academy. You already know it. You already know what I'm going to say. You know that I'm going to say that you have access to over 1,000 videos and counting every single week. I upload 5 times a week, and you're going to be able to have access to all this wealth of content going over card stuff, coin stuff, anything you want. You're going to have a card picked and controlled to the top of the deck in whatever way you want. I like using the Mahatma control, which is one of the many lessons that I teach on the PigCake Magic Academy. What? You have access to all the videos the moment you sign up. It's not like one of those services that you only get access to the stuff past the time when you sign up. No, you get access to all of it. So might as well join. It's $5 a month, and you're helping me out, and you're also helping yourself out. You're helping yourself out more than anything. The Mahatma control is very simple. As I square the cards up, I just get a pinky break. Right there, you see that? I get a pinky break. I take all the cards above the break and just shuffle them to the bottom. That's it. Not really that difficult, not really that much sleight of hand. You're just shuffling them to the bottom and bringing the card directly to the top. Now at this point, I'm going to do a double lift. You could do whatever double lift you want. If you want to do one of these fancy double lifts that really shows all the ladies, you don't know what their labia majora looks like, that's going to be up to you. But ultimately, you're going to need to take this double and stick it into the middle of the deck. So right now, this is actually 2 cards. It's 2 cards that I'm holding together as one because of years of repressed sexuality. So those go in the middle of the deck, and I'm going to be ready to do the insertion move. Now, the insertion move is a very powerful change known as the push-in change, I believe by Jack Merlin, right? Not the Merlin from the table, the Merlin from the I don't know, probably some part of fucking Chicago. And here, all you're going to do is that as the deck is turning face down and you're adjusting the card to this position, look, I've exposed what's happening. I'm just using my forefinger to come in and push this card in front into the deck. Now this is being done as I'm adjusting this card, so then I could shoot it and catch it in my other hand. So this right here is the exposed angle. You see that? That's all that's happening. As I'm adjusting the card, I'm just pushing the one in front of it into the deck. I'm just going to put pressure on this upper right corner of my middle finger, and that pressure is going to cause that card to shoot out where I could catch it with the other hand. So if you just bend the card using your middle finger, that card is going to shoot out of the deck to hopefully you could catch it with the other hand. You see that? Let me see if I could do that in frame while looking at the monitor and not looking at my hands. There you go. Look at that. I was just looking at the monitor. So all that's happening is I'm just bending the card with my middle finger, pressing it towards this right edge of the deck. That's what's going to allow that card to shoot out and land in this hand. And you could say that because of the gravitational force of that card shooting and spinning, it changes the card. As a matter of fact, it changes it to your card. And you're going to have a very profound effect because they saw you put the card in a deck. They saw you just adjust the card and then shoot it in the hand, so it's a visual moment, and also you could show it to be their card. So here's how it might look like. Sir, this is not your card, right? The 10 of clubs? Of course not. We're actually going to use the 10 of clubs and the power of guns and science to find your card. So see, look, if I make a little bit of a gun with the deck, that's all it's going to take. If I spin the card and catch it in the other hand, that centrifugal force actually changes it to your card. And the guns, and the gun helped. So use guns. A card trick and a political statement all in one. This is a great trick. It's fun, right? This is the sort of stuff that people remember. You could practice your little advanced sleight of hand, right? And what they're going to remember is, oh man, dude, that card shot out. He caught it and it turned into my card. Turned into my card. And people will swear that the card changed in midair because they are stupid. And you're smart because you know to sign up to the PigCake Magic Academy. But that's what we in the business call simple, my friends, simple. that push and change is really good. You could use it for a lot of different things. This is just one. And what's great about it is that they see the card all the way until it gets stuck into the middle of the deck. Usually if you're doing some sort of double lift, right, you have to turn the card over. You then have to hide the card and put it in the deck, which is a viable method, but they don't see the card till the very end. With this, you show them the card, you just push it in with your little finger, you adjust it, and then you launch it and you catch it. It is going to require some practice. It's not an easy move by any means, right? It's not a self-working trick. This isn't something you're going to be able to do immediately unless you already know the push and change and how to throw the card and catch it in the other hand. But it's something that's going to take a little bit of practice, and you're going to have a nice effect out of it. Something simple, something quick, something you could show in under a minute that's going to get them aroused, get them excited. You want them aroused, wet, able and ready for your magic. And this is one of those tricks that you could do that without taking too much of their time. Us magicians, we like to weave in all these stories that they think that they're gonna care about, and really they don't. They just want to see this. They want to see quick, punchy visual. Unless you got an audience like that. Maybe you're at some sort of weird bookstore that sells teas made by fucking losers. And then you could have some time playing around, telling them on how your grandfather taught you this trick on his deathbed right before he died. And as the fucking little thing was going on, it turned into the card, right? It turned into the card. So they picked a 7, and then the actual wave, the heart waves, turned into the card, and that was his last trick. And you could weave that story, and hopefully it's gonna get you a crumb of vagina from that hipster T-spot. But that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to do all the things that people do when it comes to videos. And as always, make sure to...
I see you again, when 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 I see you again.